What's going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to go over a daily trading recap. So if you're not doing daily trading recaps of your trading, of the setups that you're doing, of the setups that you're looking for, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice. So in this recap, we're going to go over what was my plan kind of coming into the market, what was my plan, whether the market wanted to go long, whether the market wanted to go short. So I'm going to zoom out here. I'm going to look at a 1 hour time frame. I kind of always like to start from a top-down analysis. So if I kind of just look back the last previous 3 days, you're going to see that we have been putting in these lower highs. Okay, so automatically coming into today's trading session, I want to look at where is my support. My support was sitting down here around the range of 19,714. This range has been in motion and in play for the better half of 1, 2, 3, 4 trading days. So we're in a bit of a nasty kind of channel here, right? You can see a little bit of, a little bit of a shoulder here, maybe a head, maybe a shoulder. If we break through this neckline, there's potential to kind of come down. Now, I like to do these recaps after hours because of the fact that sometimes you get news or headlines or earnings, and look at what's going on right now after hours. The market is currently up about 175 points. We're up about 1%. So we're still putting in lower highs. But one thing that I'm going to kind of watch out for tomorrow is if we kind of start to take out this overnight high, right? Or this after hours high, and it will be adjusted if we continue to kind of trade up during London, then and only then will I look to take a long and target the previous day's high. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a trade plan there. If we can take out this high here in the price being, 20,191, then maybe we're going to break this 3-day downtrend. Good little successful back test. I've obviously got this 19,714 level. If we start to lose this, I can target my daily 50 SMA sitting down here at 19,500. So when you're doing your recaps, you want to come into the day session and kind of go over your plan. My plan today was a little bit short-sighted bias. If we were to get a bounce and then lose 714, I wanted 100% be short. That did not happen. Okay, so when your trade plan does not happen, you have to have an alternative trade plan. So if you were coming into the market with a short bias and that does not confirm, where's your opportunity to go long? So if I go into the time frame that I like to trade, which is the 15-minute time frame, and I kind of look down in this support range here, if we were to kind of reclaim, okay, my intraday bias of my 20 SMA. So I use a simple moving average to give me an intraday bias. If I'm trading below the 20 SMA, typically I don't want to be long. If I'm trading above the 20 SMA, typically I don't want to be short. So when we reclaim this 20 SMA, you can always use a previous candle close or a previous candle low, or the previous low wick, or you can use any type of reclosure below that 20 SMA as a potential stop, and you can target a previous day high, you can target a London session high, you can target your next macro key level and kind of sit in this trade long. So automatically, once we got this little bit of a flush out here, I then look to reverse this position going long using these two kind of double bottom wicks as a stop. Now, wish I could say that I rode this all the way to the top side. I did not. I'm not, a big position player where I'm going to be holding positions, hours and hours on end. Typically, my trades are under 30 minutes. I'm looking for 25, 30 points. If I can get 40 points, that's a hell of a trade for me. Very seldom do I pop off a trade for 50 plus points, 80 plus points. It happens. It doesn't happen a lot. Also, guys, kind of keep an eye on this. Look at what we're doing in the after hour session. If we start to take out 20,135, this definitely has a lot of room to stretch. Our next major key area here is not till 20,500. So this is flagging here on a 1 hour time frame. Definitely want to keep that in mind. But when you're doing your daily recaps and you're back testing, you want to go over your trade plan. Did your trade plan execute to plan, or did it not? Did you have an alternative plan? Also, what did you maybe miss, right? Was there an opportunity here for me to get short? Not really, right? I mean, again, if I was super lucky and, I closed my eyes and said, hey, the market's not going to go any higher here, maybe I could have got got a little piece of this news drop here. I believe Trump was tweeting or talking or speaking or something. But, you know, we had a big pop and an immediate sell-off. These are kind of momentum type plays here. A little hard to catch that. Maybe if you were on a smaller time frame, you could have definitely tried to snag a little bit of piece of that pie. But, you know, also, you know, what did I miss? I don't really trade later in the day. But once we kind of reclaimed this 20 SMA again, we can kind of tell ourselves we put in a higher low. We never took out the low of day. Maybe there's an opportunity to get long here on a reclaim using the previous 15-minute low as a stop. It would have been a nice little trade here at around 19,898, maybe to, you know, 19,925, 930, you know, maybe 20-30 points there that you could have caught. So I like to notice those things when I'm doing my daily recap. I like to kind of take notes, and I like to also adjust and mark out my levels. I've got some very key levels on my screen here that I go over with Evolution Traders, which is my online community, each and every single morning with the people in the group. So that way we're well prepared, right? And basically when the market opens, we don't need to sit and guess and assume. We sit back, we wait for the levels to get confirmed, and we trade them to the best of our ability. If you guys want to be a part of the community, the link's down in the description box below. Also, guys, by the way, if you trade prop firms, Apex right now is 80% off again. You guys can use code DAnthony. That code is going to be up in the left-hand corner of the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure the notifications are on. Make sure you guys have hit the like button. I'll see all of you guys on the next one.